A big welcome to World of Sport.
Welcome to Sprint Series 4. This is race number 2 and 3. Races 1 and 4 were lost to the Shadow Realm. So it's reverse grid after race 1. GT Wings and Gnarly taking us off the line. 1, 2, 3. We're at the Big Willow International Raceway for 3 laps with a mandatory pit stop and mandatory tyre change in the GT4 category. We're just waiting for the lights here at Big Willow. Waiting, and we are off and racing. GT and Wings take us away off the line, followed by Gnarly, Disrespectful, Jonesy, Slayer, Mick and Con, the top 8 as they run down into turn 1 for the first time. Wings, Gnarly, Disrespectful and GT comes around. Con, a little bit of a tippy tap on ZanZambe, sends him off into the dirt as they all come around turn 2 now for the first time. Wings out in the lead, followed by Gnarly and GT. Disrespectful's gone off into the sand as well. So Wings, Gnarly, GT lead us around for the third turn for the first time. Almost has a peek up the inside of Wings there as they come through this technical section, up and over the hill and back down again. You see the bright green, a little bit of a tap there from Slayer on GT. Everything worked out okay though. Slayer becomes the cork in the bottle for the 4 drivers behind him as the Mustang flies down the hill. You see Jonesy, Kiwi, Rick and ZanZambe all tightly packed together as we all come down to approach the final very long banking right-hander. GT looking, just having a peek around Gnarly. Rick having a peek around Mick. DanZambe in 9th, doing what he can to catch up. There goes Zambe in the background. He's gone. Kiwi takes his pit stop, so does GT. And so does Rick. So 2 laps to go. Wings, Gnarly, Slayer at Big Willow. Well, something's gone wrong there. Gnarly's just redressed back. And Slayer flies through and takes the lead. Followed by Wings and then Jonesy. Gnarly around the outside of Mick, looking for the inside run on the next turn, up and over the hill into the technical section. Gnarly's got enough space, but Mick's gone the inside run as they now come down the hill. So now they're going to have the oomph to get around Mick. Oh, nay. It is so close as they all come through. 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th, all within an arm's reach. Slayer still keeps Wings at arm's reach as well. Keeps him at a distance. Coming up for the end of lap 2. Everybody has to pit now. Who's going to come in? Who's going to stay out? Look at that. Everybody into the pit lane. GT. Absolute daylight in front of him. Is it going to make the difference? GT, the current endurance champion, at the time this was recorded. Slayer's come out of the pits in 2nd, and then everybody else has come out behind Kiwi. Look at this. 7, 8, 9 all together. It's like lap 1 all over again. As Gnarly leads us around. Jonesy, Mick and Contagious almost 3 wide as we come around turn 2. Mick gets the run on Jonesy. Contagious is coming up all around the outside as well, looking for the outside run. Gets around him. Con catching Jonesy as well. GT, Slayer, Kiwi, your front 3 with less than half a lap to go. Disrespectful, the current season champion at the time this was filmed. Rick pushing up on the back of Kiwi. Is he going to get the job done around the final set of turns? Wings and Gnarly still battling as well. They've been battling all race. But ladies and gentlemen, for race number 2 of Sprint Series number 4, the checkered flag and maximum damage goes to GT for RCA as Slayer Free comes across in 2nd. Rick picks Kiwi on the line with the penalty system. Jonesy coming along in 10th. Zambe in 11th. So let's flick across to the scoreboard after that. Here he comes. So after 2 races, GT on 17, Slayer Freak on 26, Rick Green also on 26, Y2 Kiwi on 27, Mix on 20, Wings and Contagious are on 17 as well, Gnarly's on 15, Con's on 19, Jonesy's on 15, and DanZambe's on 22. So the top 3 drivers all within 1 point of each other. Thanks for joining us for race 2. Let's head on over to race 3 right now. Cue title card.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Welcome to Japan. We're at Autopolis for race number 3 of Sprint Series number 4. It's reverse grid as always. So DanZambe, Jonesy, Con, Gnarly, Disrespectful, and Mick, your top 6 that take us off the line. It's the full-length Autopolis circuit for 3 laps with a mandatory pit stop and tyre change. We're just waiting for the lights here at Japan for race number 3 as Zambe and Jonesy and Con are going to take us away, and Zambe fires off in the Bacardi Mustang as Gnarly makes a great start off the line as well. Look at the 2 Mustangs flying down towards turn 1. What's going to happen here as we all come through the pinch point? 1, 2, 3, almost 3 or 4 wide in the back as we all come around. Jonesy runs out of room. Mick runs out of room. There's always somebody that runs out of room around turn 1. As Zambe and Gnarly now fly down into turn number 2. Contagious is in 3rd. Slayer Freak in 4th. Just gets the inside line there, but Disrespectful's going to have the inside run going into the next set of corners. Gnarly still right up on the bumper of Zambe, looking for a way around. On lap 1 here. Kiwi's in 5th. Con's in 6th. GT is in 8th. Somebody got it very wrong there. Slayer drops down the order as they come around the very long left-hander now up the hill into the final section, turning left instead of right where the shortcut course will usually take you right. Gnarly with the looks to the inside line and gets it done, but he's on the outside now as they run down into the first turn of the sector. What's going to happen now is Zambe shuts the door a little. Gnarly has a peek up the inside, but it's 1, 2, 3 now. DanZambe, Gnarly, Dude, and Disrespectful from Kiwi in 3rd, Con in 5th. Little bit of a tippy tap there between Gnarly and Dan. So they all come around now into the heavy braking zone section. Bit of a tap there from Gnarly on Zambe's head. Zambe wide. Is Gnarly going to redress that? I think he is. Disrespectful's in 2nd. Kiwi's in 3rd, Con's in 4th. There he goes now, Gnarly redressing the tap of the back of Zambe. It's Disrespectful, Kiwi, and Con are now the top 3. Rick Green in 4th, Zambe in 5th. And Gnarly's plummeted out of the top 8 after that redressal. Contagious comes in for his first pit, so does Con, so does Rick. So does GT, so does Wings. Kiwi stays out, Dan stays out, and Mick stays out. Everybody else is in the pit stop. So 2 laps to go on race number 3 of the series. And here comes Contagious, Con, Rick, and GT all out of the pit lane. With 2 laps to go. The Great Wall of Con in 6th. Disrespectful, the season champion in 5th. Very technical sector for the drivers to navigate, especially that right-hand hairpin. That is a nightmare as Wings runs it wide into the gravel, loses a massive amount of time there, potentially giving Gnarly. There he is, Gnarly comes through, and so does Kez Audio. Kez and Wings go side by side now, approaching the final sector of the 2nd lap. Kiwi out in the lead, Zambe in 2nd. Mistakes from Kiwi as Zambe's going to take the run now. Is he going to get it done? Not quite enough space for him. Has to back off just that little bit. But Zambe's having a peek. Mix lurking around in 3rd. Around the final turn for the penultimate time. And here we go, folks. 1 lap to go. Kiwi, Zambe, Mick, all serving their pit stop. So does Jonesy. That should be everybody. Here comes Disrespectful on the overlap. How much time has he managed to separate from the 2 drivers? Is anybody coming out yet? Anybody coming out yet? We're waiting on Zambe to show. There's Zambe there in 5th as he's come out of the pit lane. Is Kiwi going to have enough pace to get him? I don't know. GT and Rick are battling around turn 1 with 1 lap to go. It's Disrespectful and Con out in the lead. Side by side, GT and Rick. GT gets it done up the inside. Around the long left-hander, just doing what he can to keep up, Rick. Zambe in 5th, Kiwi in 6th, Mick in 7th, Gnarly in 8th. Contagious enters the final sector for the final time. Con's in 2nd. Rick and Zambe 4th and 5th. Mick within arm's reach of Kiwi as they enter. Handful of turns to go now. You're going to see any last minute changes, any lunges or dives through the final technical section. Any last minute mistakes. Zambe really wants to get around Rick. He's having a peek left, right and centre. 2 turns to go. Kiwis ran it wide. GT, Con, Disrespectful, checkered flag. 1, 2, 3, there we go. Contagious, Con, GT, Rick Green, DanZambe, Mick, Kiwi, Gnarly, Wings, Jonesy, Kaz, Slayer. So, more results and standings after 3 races. Contagious is on 34, Con is on 34, GT on 30, Rick Green on 38, DanZambe on 33. How close is all of this? Kiwi's on 36, Mick's on 30, Slayer's on 30 as well. Oh my lord. Well, thank you very much for joining us. I'm a little bit off colour today, so thanks for sticking it out. And we'll see you next time.